T-Poop.
T-poop.
Scout ship setting sail.
We have game audio, that's good. Because yeah, I realized when I went back and watched the Sims video, there was no game audio.
Oops.
And our audio's coming through just fine.
That's good. Okay. Now to remember what the fuck I was doing.
Well, it's a side quest at this point before we beat the game.
Oh, is that? Okay. Sorry, where was that note? I made a note of the thing I had to skip over because the game decided no thanks, fam. Okay. I guess I'm going to Titania. I don't know. This is not the way to go, is it? Nope, it was. Haha, I'm a genius.
Yes, you are, honey. Yes, you are.
Right, we just did
Videl.
Videl stuff.
We just finished that awesomeness.
Amigo elixir stuff. Okay. Okay. Yep, I definitely know where I am then.
Oh, hold on. Let me turn. I think our mic.
Sorry.
Yeah, talking like that was peaking it. As we. Oh, well. Don't lose the cat spirits. Skipping over them has not been fun for us.
I don't even skip over them is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Hate the cat spirits. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. Just like do what this is one thing Zestiria did good, which was, you needed like certain colored keys that just unlocked later in the game, so you'd have to backtrack for cool shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have that.
Suppose that's fair.
So it's like, oh, do you want it? Okay. You have to backtrack, so and it's like, fair.
Then
You want stupid costumes?
This
You better
is something
backtrack.
else I want to throw out there. I kind of feel After Tales of Vesper to get. Still listed as... The last one was still listed as currently streaming, so it's trying to reconnect us.
I mean...
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, we're back on air.
Yay! Dumb internet. There you go. You're in.
Oh, where is that? It's right next to me.
Alright, now where is this bastard? That's right. Okay. Now, I think I'm gonna just attempt this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't beat him, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because I couldn't beat him in Zestiria either.
Which guy?
Phoenix.
Phoenix, right.
Stupid Newman.
Yeah. You mean Norman?
Yeah. Norman was a name, like, for people, so my brain told me no.
Yeah. The second door. Hold up. Ghost. Cat souls. I think we can surf here.
Yeah, but the tiny corridors and all that.
Fair enough. Okay, I can't get over the fact that it looks like you're surfing on one of the 10 Commandments.
I mean, tablets, yo.
Yeah. Maybe that's how Moses, broke the golden idol when he struck the 10 Commandments against it.
You surfed into it?
Yes.
supposed to examine the box?
Probably.
There doesn't seem to be anybody here. Wait, what's up with that box?
The time has come for judgment and retribution.
What the?
Hey, little bitch. Oh, hi. Thank you.
Okay.
I didn't know you installed it on here.
Well, thought I'd stopped installing it since I'm like, we don't have PlayStation Plus, so I wouldn't be able to play online.
Phoenix or whatever? Ha! No wonder those letters were so full of empty threats and blustery nonsense. Bien! This is bad. The self-styled strongest Norman of all Norman is the mastermind behind all of this.
Self-styled? I am the man among men, the strongest Norman of all Norman. I am Phoenix.
Yeah, we've covered that already.
So you're the one who wrote all those letters. What's your bone with me?
I merely seek to right wrongs. I recently came into possession of a letter from a sister pouring her heart out to her brother.
So you read our mail illegally? What the fuck?
One day, paid her a surreptitious visit. There, I found a sweet, innocent girl. Surrounding her were presents from her brother, and mountains of letters she couldn't bring herself to send.
Letters she couldn't send?
Heartfelt letters for her older brother. When I read them, my manly tears fell over the same salty stains left by
What
hers.
the hell is wrong with you? Who reads someone else's letter and then decides to break into their room?
I acknowledge that I am partly in the wrong. But for all that is righteous, I cannot condone you. I do this for your sister, clasping her hands in well-worn gloves as she sends prayers for her brother's safety across the wide blue sea.
Enough of this nonsense. What is it that you want?
That is a question you should be asking of yourself.
What do you mean?
Just what is it that you're communicating with the superficial scrawlings and shoddy baubles you send her?
He's trying to atone.
Don't be absurd. Which is the real you? The considerate brother who worries for his sister? Or the man who consorts with low-life scum and pirates? Why can you not at least be honest with her, pirate? She is your sister. Why can you not tell her of the life you've chosen to lead? Do you think her too weak-willed to forgive your decision? Is that what your beloved sister is to you?
I don't have to take this from you.
Fine then. Show me your power.
You asked for it.
Then it's settled. If I win, you will go visit your sister immediately. But if I lose, I will obey your every command.
You're a funny one, Phoenix. I like you.
Laugh all you wish.
Well, someone statistically has to.
I think I'll have you cry instead.
Oh, that was not much. I forgot how little the healing actually does in this game, comparatively. Wrong button. Thanks, Laffy. You can pull off a Mystic Art.
No.
Velvet, you called that move Lethal Pain. He's still moving.
Yeah, that attack he keeps doing.
Yep.
If he hits you, has like a 50% chance of stunning you.
He moves so fast in those stubby little legs.
Because he's tiny and he's a dick and I hate him and I die.
I can. Oh, fuck off! Ow. As how? Thank you. I suppose. Resurrection. Okay, my
Rude.
resurrection spell had better still go off.
Nope.
Yes, how? Okay, got it.
Clear light! You're gonna be
He's only like a quarter down. What the fuck?
So is he supposed to be the hardest optional?
Yes, he's the hardest boss in the game.
Well, at least we know the final boss fight will be...
I died again.
Block. I am about to die. Oh, thank you. Alright. Nope, nope, nope. Stop, stop. Thank you. Okay. Go, 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 go. Gotta cast fast. Gotta cast fast. Gotta cast faster, faster. Get up, Velvet. Thank you. Ow. Go suck a cock. I mean an actual bird. I want you to try to fit that in your mouth and choke on it.
Oh, I blocked. Fuck you. I died again.
This is harassment.
I died again.
I died too.
Cool.
You say so. I can't see how far. Okay, I got you up. You're up. That was just uncalled for. Now, we'll say on like some bosses, at least he gives me enough breathing room to... Oh, there's a block. At least he gives me enough breathing room to actually cast the res spells.
Right.
And you cannot bear the light of my glory, the wings of heaven.
Holy crap, how did I survive?
How did I die? You know, I'm not even gonna complain. Maybe we should use an elixir on you, or some healing items on you. Yeah. Then again, if he's the hardest boss fight in the game, maybe this is the time we should bust out some of the heavier artillery items.
Well, the problem with this boss is the reason he's so difficult is it's because it's so hard to hit him. They made his hitbox ridiculously small because he's tiny.
Ridiculously small. That makes sense.
So it's bullshit.
Ooh. Have one on the house. I am really glad I gave you that. Yikes.
Oh, he's just halfway dead.
Yep. Whoa, we're halfway there. Norman, feel despair. You know, even though we keep dying, at least it's allowed Magi to keep building up her mystic art.
Hopefully Laffy will set his off next.
Yep.
I died.
Penetrated my guard. Oh. Uh-oh. I only noticed that line of target at me until it was too late.
You're up.
Thank you. No, don't stand next to me, Luffy. Don't stand there. Ah, shit! I told you not to stand next to me, Luffy. Oh. I'm gonna run around for a minute and wait for him to come at me. I'll run out of the way, and I'm counting that.
No.
Oh. He's coming at me. Okay, he was giving me time to cast these spells, but then he started casting...
Well, we got him down to half, so...
Yeah, and then he started doing that area of effect one. Still, almost got him, so...
Oh, he's poisoned, I think.
Nice. Oh yeah, he's poisoned, alright.
Thank God.
Thank you, whoever did that.
I can only think of Magi.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't see Luffy having, or Fee having that ability. Oh dear.
How could I be so...
Come at me, bro.
I died.
Blade of Heaven will pierce my soul. Illuminate us. When it
Can't see him.
I can't either.
Okay, you're up. And I'm down.
You're up.
Down.
Oh, fuck you.
You're up.
Why won't he die? Kill him, Luffy. Kill him.
Couldn't have done that sooner. But who cares?
Yes, he's
Got
dead.
him.
Fuck you.
Justice.
You weren't lying when you said you were the strongest.
No kidding.
Strong or not, you picked a fight with the Reaper. Time to pay the price.
Wait, Aizen, what are you?
I thought so. That's why you're called the Phoenix, isn't it? Your blessing has the exact opposite effect as my curse.
So you finally noticed.
So, if Phoenix has that kind of power, then couldn't he protect your sister?
I admit defeat. I await your command.
No.
Why not?
I believe we should each steer our own ships through life's waters. I know that the life I've chosen is a selfish one. And I know that it leaves my sister lonely and sad. But it's also the only way I know how to live. If I gave you a command, it would be denying something at the very core of my being. So no, I won't do it. Except,
Yes?
if you're able, I want you to use your powers to protect my sister. Protect her from demons and malevolence. And from any dragon who may one day attack her.
A dragon? Are you serious?
This isn't an order. It's just a request.
Well then, I accept your request as your friend. But in return, I have something to ask of you.
Yeah?
I want you to write her another letter. But this time, no hiding what you're truly thinking. I'll wait as long as it takes for you to write it.
Oh no, you're never going to be able to because you'll be a dragon.
What?
I've been carrying this for so long. I'm afraid it's kind of crushed.
My friend, I swear on my honor that this letter will reach your sister. And I promise, I will get her to smile once more. After all, I'm the Phoenix. With me, life rises anew from the ashes.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Then it is time I'm on my way. Come, turtles.
I'm sorry, what?
At your service.
Oh, hi. What?
I'll deliver this package myself, even if it costs me my life.
Farewell, friend.
Okay.
Alright, that was kind of funny.
What a guy. He doesn't back down even when he's lost.
I guess. But I liked what he had to say. See, I knew something good would come from this.
Yeah. I guess I learned something today. Never give up before you try.
Yay, I guess the Eisen personal quest is over.
Yep. I would hope so after that.
A little boat.
Yeah, I don't think any hardest boss fight in a Tales game is ever going to come close to the Devil's Arms quest from Tales of Symphonia.
Is that just due to complexity or?
Due to, I mean, that is a long quest. You have to start it like halfway through the game.
Right.
And, I mean, you can start it at the end of the game if you missed it, but yeah, there's a lot to it, as well as just, it is partially due to the dated controls, admittedly, but that is a long boss fight. It's hard, and the guy you fight is intimidating while also being kind of badass.
Right.
It strikes a good balance, is what I'm getting at. Plus, it has one of the best battle musics I've ever seen in a video game ever, so that also adds to it. And I mean, I know that that music plays at other points in the games, but I'll always remember it because as it strikes up the beginning, the bad guy says in his goofy, deep voice about how he'll show us his true power.
So, corny as fuck.
It's, I wouldn't say it's super corny, but again, keep in mind I'm got big nostalgia goggles so it's probably a lot more corny than I remember. His costume is, his outfit, his design's pretty silly looking. Cause it's like, okay, guy technically is shirtless. He's wearing his boots, but the way they're cut, it's like his pants come up to cover his crotch, but then shows off plenty of his hips and legs. And
Oh,
like,
so that one lady from Zelia.
actually a little different. It's kind of hard to explain. It's just like, wow, I would normally expect something this ridiculous on a female character, so thank you for throwing it on a man. Let's be unique, shall we? Plus, it's also fun because since you had to collect all the different Devil's Arms, and I think there was 9 of them or more, he uses almost all of them in the fight against you in various ways. So that's also kind of fun.
I think I attempted to do that quest, but I couldn't beat the first one. Or something. Or I missed one by complete accident because they're fucking obnoxious.
So the problem is you played through on the PlayStation remaster. They made the quest more frustrating. They made one single change, and in my opinion, it actually ruined the quest.
Oops.
Again, so in the original for the GameCube, What you have to do is that, to start the quest, you have to find the first Devil's Arm in the smashed remains of the block, and then show it to the quest giver, and that's how you start it off. Every Devil's Arm, except for 2 after this point, are found in special locked chests around the whole world. Well, one in the original was owned by a gambling addict in the theme park city that said, it's like, my luck went to hell as soon as I got this. Would you buy it off me for 1,000 gold? And he's like, great, thanks. And then the joke is that he then immediately goes back into the casino. And it's a funny scene. The problem is, for some ungodly reason, they decided instead of just getting it from that guy due to a simple conversation and a humorous cutscene, you now have to win it from the casino.
Oh.
So you have 2 things you can do. You can either pay an obscene amount of money to, because it's one of those, kind of like Pokemon, you trade money for
tokens or
whatever, and then you use those tokens to gamble.
That's right. That's why I didn't do it. I stopped there because I was like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I hate the gambling stuff.
Like, honestly, even though I like a lot of the stuff that was added in the PlayStation version, the GameCube version is, if you can get your hands on the GameCube version of Symphonia, that is the superior way to experience it. But it also doesn't help that the PC version is also the PlayStation version, so yeah, the version that's available to most people is the bad version.
Right.
Also, the PlayStation and the PC version run at a lower frame rate than the GameCube one.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I think it was a lazy... I don't think they ported it over because they wanted to. It was just, hey, it's 10 years old this year. Let's capitalize on everyone's nostalgia. Plus, it also might have been a way, since I don't think Xelia 2 or the first Xelia was as profitable as they wanted it to be. So I think they were trying to recoup losses in a sense, or... I don't know. I haven't actually looked up not box office, sales figures for the series as a whole. I only know that Symphonia is still the highest selling Tales game by far, but that really is just due to the fact that it's been released across the most platforms out of any game in the series, so...
But you think Vesperia would at this point? I mean, like, I think it has now, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know for sure. Especially since, don't get me wrong, we both rage quit Vesperia.
I just know it's really popular.
But yeah, it's, for some reason, I have no clue, it's very popular. And unlike Symphonia, the port remaster actually does make the game better.
Oh, you died.
Mostly just because the frame rate is just as good in the new version as it was in the old. Also, it was released across multiple formats as well. Because I know it came out on the Switch, the PlayStation, and I think the Xbox One.
Yeah, it was on Xbox One.
Yeah, I know it was also for PC. At least I think it was for PC. I don't care. The point is, it got a multi-console release. So yeah, again, I hate the game, but if you're curious, I do recommend the Definitive Edition. Unlike Symphonia, it is vastly superior to the original. Albeit the pirate chick, was stupid. She started interesting.
She was a disappointment for sure.
Such a letdown.
At least Flynn got to be played with more.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big reason as to why the Definitive Edition is better, because we get to explore
But
Flynn's...
even then, it almost makes him worse at the same time.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Again, Flynn's character, Yuri's character, just everyone's character, they should have kept the story small so the story could be intimate.
Because that's what they were...
Hello, Paperclip.
Hi, Paperclip.
It's been a while. Because it's like... Berseria managed to work into a big story, but focused on the small personal issues throughout most of its runtime. So I'm not saying Vesperia couldn't have done it, but
I
they
think
were
there's
too...
a weird difference, though.
Yeah.
Because, like, Berseria, we have a very intimate connection with the villain.
Yeah.
With Vesperia, no.
Yeah.
It's a dude.
Yeah.
A very, very angry dude.
Yeah. I think the problem is Vesperia should have... If Vesperia just jumped into the big story from the get-go. It didn't... I mean, yes, this game laid seeds for a bigger arching plot, but as a whole, let's see, it's been a bit... It has been a bit. Been super busy. Yeah, this is...
Same.
The first time Abby's had any time to stream in, like, months.
School
2
has
months. Yeah.
been... Woo.
He's finally gone. It's okay for you to come out now, Grimoire.
He's so stuffy, as always, that he made me sweat, and I was even hiding.
Now that I think about it, neither of you showed your faces when Phoenix was here, did you?
Why wouldn't you two want to see a fellow Norman?
I guess that asks for an explanation. All right, I think I can tell you now anyway. Broadly speaking, Norman fall into 2 different categories. Dog Norman
What?
and cat Norman.
What?
The ones who like to be around humans, like Phoenix, are your dog types. The ones who prefer to stick around objects and places are the cat types. I've heard people say that dogs get attached to the human, and cats get attached to the home.
Huh.
So, since Magilus relied on you a lot over the years, does that make you a dog, Norman?
No, not really. My powers actually work with Miss Magilou's guardians, not Miss Magilou herself. That makes me a cat type. Though, actually, considering how I serve a witch, I'd be a cat type either way.
That's fair.
Anyway, back on topic. Dog Norman like to live among lots of humans in comfort and style. Cat Norman like me and Grimoire would rather live in forests and ruins and pass our time in idleness.
I don't believe you, Bienfu.
Some, ourselves included, don't conform with expectations, instead choosing to live as we please alongside humans.
What does this have to do with wanting to avoid Phoenix?
There's a gap between us that can't be bridged. Like the difference between sky blue and sea blue.
Come on, aren't sky blue and sea blue basically the same?
Oh, Eisen's gonna go off on me.
Maybe to your untrained eye, but to those who care, there's a perceptible difference in hue, slight though it might be. Whatever it is that separates them is impossible to overcome.
I didn't realize it could be such a big deal.
Let me ask you guys this. Are pudding and custard the same?
No, definitely not. If I ordered one, I wouldn't want to be served the other.
Those still sound more or less the same to me, too.
What if I said it was like the difference between sherbet and sorbet?
Oh, yeah, there is a difference there. Although I usually can't remember which is which.
I'm kind of in the same boat on that one.
Between a hoagie and a sub sandwich?
But those 2 are the same. Anyway, you get the point now, surely. We've long had our differences, and they put us in perpetual conflict.
But what good does that do?
If I remember correctly,
Actually, on
sorbet
that note,
is a lot
Is
icier.
Eisen's sister going to...
I don't know. I don't eat that stuff.
That much I wouldn't worry about. He can be obnoxiously brash and talks a lot of nonsense sometimes. But if nothing else, Phoenix has a strong sense of responsibility. Rest assured, she's in good hands. Although if you work him too hard, he'll start making speeches about uprisings and insurrections and all that stuff.
Okay.
I think we lost Paperclip,
Oh no.
but yeah. But yeah, point I was saying, Vesperia just didn't. It didn't start. The beginning of the game just didn't know what it wanted to be.
Right.
I'd actually kind of compare it to Final Fantasy XII, but the problem being with the story rather than the main character. Vesperia's story kind of wanted to be an average Joe that then leads into it's like you're an average person that leads into something else or leads into something bigger. So it tried to approach the story from that from that angle.
Right.
And as such, it didn't properly build up what they were going for. Whereas Final Fantasy XII, you have the story's big from the get-go, but it takes the angle of the main character is a random Joe Schmo on the street. The problem is, the end result there is that the main character has almost no impact on the overarching narrative.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we weren't done with eyes and stuff yet. Ooh. Fuck you.
Again, I'd kind of compare Final Fantasy XII once again to Tales of Symphonia, albeit Tales of Symphonia doesn't outright do this great either, because both Final Fantasy XII and Tales of Symphonia try to do the angle of the person that we're playing as is not the person that the big quest to save the world is about.
Right.
Now, the reason Symphonia doesn't do it good is because the main character eventually does become the primary focus and is the one who truly can save the world, and the one we originally thought could save the world gets kind of pushed to the side. Whereas Final Fantasy XII, the main character just doesn't do anything to push the story forward. There's a good middle ground if you want to do the main characters along for the ride, but I personally haven't seen it done well. So I'm curious. I don't know if I've seen this next bit of Aizen's story. Because I know I've done the Phoenix thing when I played through, but I don't remember if I saw anything after that.
Hello.
Turtles.
Hiya! I got another letter for you, Aizen.
Aw.
Hey, are you okay? What does it say?
I can't read it right now. One of you do it.
Okay.
Not Rokuro.
Dear brother, I got your letter. Not sure why it was so tattered. I'm glad that you were able to tell me how you really feel, even though it was beyond obvious by now. Your clear descriptions of the self-defense Moloch arts allowed me to master them quickly, despite your terrible grammar. As weird as it feels writing this to a pirate, good luck with your work. And I know how to keep a secret. So please keep writing me letters. My life doesn't revolve around them, but I do enjoy hearing from you.
Aw.
I can't see the oceans you sail from my perch here on the mountain, but I'm thinking of you and praying for your safety. And I want you to know I'm doing fine.
Ah, looks like she's just as roundabout and stubborn as her brother. It must run in the family.
There's more. P.S. Thanks for the Nordals. They're not really all that cute, but I guess I like them a little bit. But ever since I got that last one, I hear this voice at night telling me I should write you and be here for you when you need to vent. It's actually rather annoying, but since the doll is a gift from you, I'll make a special exception for it. That's all.
Sounds like she's really got it together. You know, I don't think we ever asked you her name.
Edna.
That's a pretty name.
Glad you think so. I'm the one who named her.
Aww.
I actually did not know that.
Aww. That was cute. I gotta remember which button is the thing I'm looking for. Here it goes.
And we have to kill Aizen in Zestiria.
I killed him already. Yeah, fuck. What did you do?
I dropped the mouse.
Why would you do this?
It wanted to be free and eat cheese.
Mistakes.
I'll show you the beauty of my camera.
I'm wondering if Paperclip lost internet or something. Because I did want to talk to them more. It's been too long since we've had a nice chat.
Oh my gosh, these guys are not letting me do anything.
That was...
That was weird.
That was weird. Yeah, he did kind of save our asses there at the end, so... That's a shame. I was really hoping are we high enough level that we can mow these guys over, but apparently not. Yeah, if only they'd worked Edna's story arc into the main story. That would have helped Zestiria quite a bit.
You won't get any pity on
No, we had to shove Rose in.
Yeah, that... Yeah, I won't go on a repeat of how I'd fix Zestiria. I think I've done that twice in this stream already.
More than that.
Yeah, right. Let's talk about something other than Zestiria, then. I imagine people are getting sick of it.
There you are.
Twiddles!
Don't know why I gotta talk to you again, but here we are.
Hello, white turtles. How's business?
Not great. Not great at all. Thanks to certain somebodies, my balances have all gone haywires. Serves me right for counting my turtles before they hatched.
That sounds awful, I guess.
Don't feel bad. Not like it's got anything to do with us.
Certainly not. That's why today's your lucky day. Cause I'm throwing another big sales.
Come on, guys, you're being too mean to him. He's done so much to help us throughout our journey, hasn't he?
Yeah, I guess.
Listen, Mr. Turtles. If something's ever got you down, you can tell us. I don't know how much help we can be, but I bet even just talking about it will make you feel better.
I can't tell you how nice it feels to hear such kind words at a time like this.
Sure, fine. But what about the sale?
Right! Everything's on sale at market prices once again.
Great, thanks. Fee, give the nice turtles the smile he wants so much.
Thanks for everything, Mr. Turtles.
No, thank yous.
We're so mean.
Then again, maybe we can stock up on life potions.
Basically what I'm doing.
Yep. And health potions. Ew, that would drain us dry.
Yes, it would.
And then some. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad we don't have a obscene amount of disposable income. Because after a while, that tends to make an RPG kind of boring. Unless
Then
you have to
again, with how
grind
the
gold.
weapon stuff works, I would rather have the disposable income.
Fair. At least unlike Symphonia, where you can use the weapons to craft later on, we can actually sell them once we're done with them.
Yep.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The crafting in Symphonia does allow us to, you know, get them without buying them, but...
Kind of. Don't you have to still spend money?
No.
Oh, I seem to remember that.
The synthesizing's done for free. I always remember that because the quest that teaches you how to craft things, the guy, it's like, so what do we owe you? Oh, nothing. Everyone around the world who does this loves doing it, so we do it for free.
That's right. It was weird.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. Just found it funny that they felt the need to justify why it was free in a corny, contrived bit of dialogue, but it's whatever. Then again, Symphonia also had the quest of donating money to rebuild the city, so at times disposable income would have been nice. That and Zelia 2's paying off the debt. I'm like, who kept saying this was a good idea to put in the game? Because you should fire them. That and the guy who decided to do the gambling. Or locking a lot of the second costumes behind winning gambling matches in Zelia 2. That also sucked. Then again, maybe I'm just trying to say I don't like gambling in general.
Which is hilarious because, like, you don't, blah, blah, blah. You don't seem to hate it.
Yeah.
Just only don't like it in, like, RPGs.
Well, it's because I like playing poker. I actually think the game is fun. With the proviso that it's like, I always played with my friends in college on an elimination base. It's like everyone got, like, say, like, we'd, like, get 20 pieces.
Chips or something?
Yeah, or something like that. And then it was kind of a last man standing, and then it's like, okay, I gotta pick the movie tonight or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, I genuinely think it's a fun game. But I don't like losing money, for one. And I don't like how RPGs use it as, it's like, okay, you can grind actual money to buy the chips you need to buy this thing behind an obscene, door.
Paywall, yeah.
Paywall, or you can risk almost all of the money trying to gamble for quick boosts, which I get that's how gambling works in real life. It's just extraordinarily frustrating.
It's like, I didn't come here for real life, I came here for fun.
Yeah, and I don't find that fun. Because it's like, okay, you can play big and then lose everything, or just play it safe and consistently win small amounts, but still have to sink hours upon hours upon hours into it.
Here's the church. That's not a way up.
Point I'm trying to get at is I've never seen gambling in an RPG implemented in a way that's not obnoxious and frustrating.
Right.
I think this is where Kuragane was.
Boop. Whoa. Grim.
Magulu's real name is Magulu.
Oh god, her eyes!
Yeah, it is. She's always been so distant.
Distant? What makes you say that?
She's always had strong resonance and was able to see us Malakim from the day she was born.
But her family thought her powers were creepy, and they abandoned her while she was still just an infant.
Really?
That's terrible.
So she got picked up by that crooked troupe that put her in their freak show.
Yeah, that was when she caught me. When I got caught up in her life.
It's hard to imagine how painful it must have been. A little girl forced to the stage, made a source of amusement and revulsion and hate. You can see why she'd want someone on her side, even if that someone was Bienfu.
Hey!
She managed to get away, right? After the accident?
Well, that accident was set up by Lord Melchior.
What? Is it so hard to believe? Melchior was looking for someone he could shape into becoming his worthy successor, so he made sure she survived the wreck.
He probably justified it as saving the world. Tell me, Grimoire, what's your connection with Melchior?
I don't really have one. I knew the former head of the Exorcist a little, but I stayed out of his way. He never talked about personal matters. At least not while he was sober.
As I recall, Magilou trained under Melchior and rose as far up the ranks as Legate.
That's right! She worked really, really hard to get there, too.
Magilonica Lou Maven. When Melchior adopted her and gave her his last name, that was the first time she really felt that she had a home. When she lost that name, she was devastated.
She failed Lord Melchior's last test, and he just discarded her like an unwanted toy.
She was an empty shell of a person when Bienfu brought her to me. Magilou stayed with me for a little while, but then one day she left without warning. As for what happened next, well, you probably know better than I do.
Yeah, I guess we do.
I'd ask you to look at...
Wow, her breaking was only that recent?
It'd have to be a pretty cold day in hell.
I'm sorry I talked about your past behind your back. It wasn't my place to say.
It doesn't bother me. You were talking about Magilonica, and Magilonica might as well be dead.
But while we're on the subject, may I ask just one question? It wasn't failing to hold up against Melchior's art that broke your spirit, was it? It was when you realized that he no longer considered you his daughter.
Who can say? I've left my life as Magilonica behind me. I'm not her anymore. I'm the evil witch Magilou who fights alongside the Lord of Calamity!
Good for you.
You go, Miss Magilou. I'll follow you as long as I live.
Well now, Bienfu, you think you can get away with talking about me behind my back?
Huh? Why did you care that I did it? What about the others?
Yours is not to question.
How could I forget how mean you are?
I'm glad you finally found a place where you can belong.
Plus, on top of that, let's face it, Melchior broke her spirit so many times. I imagine when she put it back together, she might have been like, okay, I'm going to keep this, I'm going to get rid of that.
Probably.
I mean, heck, even if it wasn't intentional, I imagine she didn't perfectly put herself back together, so it's probably a lot easier for her to distance herself from who she once was.
Yeah.
If you repent your sins in a sanctuary, the Empyreans are supposed to forgive you or something, right? If I say something here, I wonder if Inominas will hear me.
I don't think it works like that. Besides, I doubt this sanctuary was built on an Earth Pulse point.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Was there something you wanted to say to him?
Yeah. I wanted to thank him for the comb, and also tell him what I'll be doing next.
If I had to guess, I'd say that everything you want to say has already made it over to Laufey.
Why do you think that?
Because I got it loud and clear myself.
Rafi.
Malachim turned people's prayers into blessings. What you pray here and now may or may not reach Inomina.
Let me know when we're around.
We're on.
Excellent. Alrighty, boop.
Again, sorry about the technical difficulties this evening.
It's probably all the snow.
Yeah. We're getting quite a bit of it here, which is a good thing. Make no mistake.
What you doing?
Sticking Bumblebee in the grinder blades.
Ah. Oh. Excuse me. Ah.
What?
You got the cord on my mic.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Oh, am I in? Oh, I'm in Aldina. Okay. Weird. All right. Plateau.
Oh, we're going to the plateau.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know how to get there though.
The mountain peaks.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it Mountain Peaks.
I don't know. Is the plateau specifically where we encountered the big dragon?
Where we encountered Theodora? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
that
Mountain
way.
Peak? Okay.
Yeah, it's Mountain Peak. Because I think there's one more transition period between there and...
Where does this go?
I don't remember. I mean, we can...
Oh, Western Alpine.
I think that's where we need to go anyway.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. Just a wee bit of backtracking.
Oh, jeez.
Dragon!
Hi. Sorry. All the stuff.
Yep,
Oh.
I agree.
Hello. Ha ha ha! Motherfucking bees can go die!
Tell me, are you bored with life? You are now.
Well, I mean, yeah, they'd be bored of life if they don't get to experience life no more.
Exactly.
Just in case this boss is a bitch.
I always remember as a kid in Paper Mario, I felt so smart realizing, oh, there's a random save station that appeared in the dungeon. That means a boss fight's coming.
Hi. The fuck are you?
That's that's Theodora.
That's Theodora?
Yeah.
But we're not fighting Theodora. Weird. Hi, sweetheart. I love her, like... Aww.
This takes me back. I remember the first time I tried to talk to you. You smacked me pretty good then, too.
That's gonna break some ribs.
You sure don't know how to hold back, do you?
Zavid!
Someone catch him.
Just watch.
What?
So, you're just waiting for me to die so you can help yourself to her heart. Is that it? Sorry, but that's not happening. I'm not dying here, and I won't let you kill her.
I'll decide what I do, Zavid.
Fine! Then I'm deciding to help Zavid, no matter what you tell me, Eisen.
Hell yeah, Fee. Oh, shit.
Zavid!
This dragon wouldn't hesitate to attack a child, or the man who risks his own life to protect it. Tell me, Zavid, who is this Whitehorn dragon? You said that your creed was to never give up on living, no matter what may happen. If you really believe that, would you say that you're living right now? Because to me, you don't look like someone truly living.
Oh, we took the gun back. Damn.
I understand now. Eisen really isn't the one who's cursed. By killing Theodora, he's actually saving...
It's time to lift this curse.
Oh. Oh. We are fighting him. Oh.
Wait.
Oh. Oh, is this the... Oh, you're still on, aren't you?
No.
Oh, no, okay.
What it automatically
Ow.
turns off if the controller battery dies. I wonder if the name Shenlong is like an actual Chinese dragon.
I'm
'cause-
pretty sure.
yeah. I also think it's like, okay, once a Malekith becomes a dragon, they're not who they were before.
Yeah. That was laggy. Damn.
Okay. There's not epic boss battle music playing right now.
No, it's all the sad song. 'Cause even we know this is not good.
This is not. You know, the wing design here with them being shadowy kind of reminds me of the super powerful angels from Symphonia, how their wings weren't physical, they were just light.
Yeah.
That was something I was... It's always nice to see something stylistic like that with wings and whatnot, because there's so much you could do artistically that way. Like, in Castlevania Curse, or Lords of Shadows, the Silver Knight, his wings were like made of like silver, but they weren't like, the feathers were like individually floating in the air rather than being attached.
Right.
It is cool.
Oh.
Stay back.
Get away from her! If you kill her, if you kill Theodora, I'll never forgive you, Aizen!
I know.
Aizen, how could you?
Oh god.
Malevolence!
Aizen!
Stay back! This is...
Holy shit, there's so much.
No! It'll get you too! But Velvet, just look at them! Ah!
It's that fire again.
Amazing it can extinguish that much malevolence. But the dragon...
Do it, buddy.
Turn back to normal!
Oh no, not my feet.
Do it! With this flame!
Do it, buddy! No, what the fuck?
It's over.
But...
Thank you.
What?
It's weird seeing someone other than Zavid do that.
What are you doing? Punch him. It'll make you feel better, I promise.
Why didn't you break your Reaper's curse?
What? Did you want me to eat its heart?
Don't answer a question with another question.
The Reaper's curse is mine to bear alone. The danger of becoming a dragon, however, is a curse upon all Malekith.
All that malevolence. It's going to take its toll on you, too.
Yeah, I can already feel it starting. It won't be long before I wind up like her.
You'll have to leave your pirate buddies before things turn ugly.
I'm the first mate on Ifrid's ship. So, to be honest, it's probably just as well. I'd rather end up a dragon than have this curse hijack my ship and my life anymore. But I do fear one thing. I'm afraid that when I turn into a dragon, I could end up hurting the very people I want to protect.
Theodora couldn't even recognize anyone she loved anymore. You saved her, Eisen. By killing her. Before all this, Theodora was a kind woman. She never wanted to hurt people, and she loved more deeply than anyone I've ever known.
Yeah.
Sometimes to kill someone is to save them. You have someone you're trying to protect too, don't you?
My little sister.
What's she like?
She's like an early blooming flower. Wise for her age. She's got it all together. Sometimes has to treat me like I'm the kid. She cries too easily. But deep down, she's so strong.
Sounds like someone I'd like to get to know better. Who knows? Maybe I'll get to marry her.
God damn it.
Don't you worry. I won't make a move until I've killed you.
Zavid, what are you saying?
Consider it revenge for Theodora. I'll be the one who finally puts you out of your misery.
Aw, bromance. Kind of. What?
Stop being yourself. Only then.
You sure?
Yeah. I swear by my true name, Filk Zadea, Zavid the Oathkeeper.
Ufemu Wexu. That's my true name.
What?
What?
We didn't know his true name?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Is there really no other way? There must be something besides turning into a dragon or getting yourself killed, right?
In the end, what matters isn't whether we get killed or not. It's whether we can take control over the direction of our own lives.
That's what it means to really be alive.
That sounds sad. And hard. But I understand. And I'm going to live life in my own way, too.
Well then, I hope we'll
They've all become men.
wherever the wind takes me.
Meaning I'm going after that sister.
Which is why I really would have loved...
Oh, you never got that trophy?
No, I never could figure out how to do this boss fight.
Well, shit.
So this is the first time I got to see this scene. This is why I... Ah, man. Oh, man, this game is so good.
Nice race car. Stickers. God damn it.
Yeah. I love this game. And it does, you know, despite my belly aching, it does actually make Zestiria have a lot more weight once you have some context, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is it weird that I'm like, play Zestiria first before you play Berseria?
Not weird.
I don't know. I just think the reveals work better if you've played Zestiria first for Berseria in a sense. Because the whole dropping of the name Lord of Calamity, I don't think it would have had quite the same impact in this game if you hadn't played Zestiria first.
Right. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah.
If it's not obvious, I love this game.
You do?
Yes.
Oh my god!
I do still find it curious, and I don't know if it's ever stated in this game or the other game why there's no takebacks. Like, so, in Zestiria, Soray was able to turn humans who turned into demons back into humans.
Mm-hmm.
But a Malachine who becomes a dragon, that's permanent.
I kind of wonder if there, because even in the mythologies we had for the Evermore Park stuff, like we had a blood plague. It was scary shit, zombie shit. Dragons caught it; they could not be cured, and same with elves. That was just a thing. But we had a lot of, we based it a lot on, like, I think the realm. No, I think it was just a lot of Norse mythologies usually, or like just, European shit.
Right.
So I wonder if that's just a European legend that's like, if a dragon catches like the Black Plague or some shit, then there's no going back.
Maybe. That would be interesting if it actually is based on some real world lore.
It would be cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, I mean, I know I've brought this question up before, and we did kind of put forth the idea. It's like, actual dragons can be seen by people without resonance.
Yeah.
So it's like, obviously there's a much stronger physical change in the, Malachine than there would be.
I wonder if it's like, because of how much malevolence it takes to change them.
Yeah.
Because that scene with those two, it's like, yeah, they were absorbing quite a bit, but they were okay for a while.
And I mean,
I wonder if it's just like, there is too much to burn.
Yeah. I could see that. I could also see it maybe since the dragon started putting it out. Maybe once they become a dragon, they start producing malevolence, which means since Malachine can't produce malevolence, maybe. Also, I do know I know Zestiria did this for more a game mechanic reason rather than story. But you ran it because, like, the cat. When you first meet her in Zestiria, she's half turned into a dragon. And you turn her back. I'm like, that I kind of feel... I know they did it more for we need a boss fight and a reveal. But I just feel that muddles things a bit more.
Oh, it's you! Thank you for everything you've done.
How's this gonna suck?
This is, that family of Zavids and, the dragons.
We were all really happy to see him again.
What about Theodora?
She wasn't with him, but he made it sound like her problems were finally all resolved.
He said they were going to travel together.
But we don't feel lonely.
Yeah, he said no matter how far apart we are, we'll always be together in our hearts, and they'll never forget us.
Which means he's never coming back.
Share a strong bond, and it's all because that's Zavid's way, right?
Nuh-uh. It's because that's our family's way. All of us.
Yeah, it's so cute.
And it's a wonderful way to be.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Zvid told us that because he has family here, because he has somewhere to come home to, he'll be able to travel with an easy heart.
And he left us with a huge pile of money.
Oh, good.
We didn't know what to do with it all, and he just laughed. He said we could use the money to grow our family even more. If you ever see Zavid on your travels, please give him a message. Tell him you'll always have a home here.
I wonder if they use that money to start a business that is around in Zestiria. It doesn't say anything about this having a connection. That's a shame. That'd be a fun little connection.
If it had... No, because we met what became the Rose's Order or whatever.
Yeah.
For the transport unit.
Yeah.
But the transport's got more than enough as it is.
A few days back, a Gald convoy got raided. They lost no one was killed, but the HQ thinks it must have been.
Oh, that's great, Zavid, you bastard. I love it.
Have us stretched thin enough. And now we have to deal with bandits on top of that?
Me.
That was funny. Terrible, kind of, because I'm like, oh. I mean, because most of the common exorcist, I'm like, oh, those poor guys get vilified because...
They're just part of the nasty group. But...
Yeah, I mean, especially since it's like, from their point of view, they're not actually doing anything nasty, you know?
From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
Except, unlike something that stupid, it's. I know. I'm like, but this game does do a good. I mean, that's another thing. When you really get down to it, the Exorcists, like the common people, they really wouldn't have a reason to think their order is suspect.
Yeah.
Because they're not actually outwardly doing anything bad. Because, again, most demons in the grand...
Oh, hi.
Hi!
How are you, buddy?
Hello. You woke the four Empyreans. I'm quite impressed.
Thanks.
What do you want, Morgrim?
I just came to pass on a little information to you. Specifically, that an Earth Pulse entrance has opened up. My guess is that it opened when you chased Innominat out.
An Earth Pulse entrance, huh?
We might be able to see more of the Earth in Historia.
Indeed. If we could learn more about Artorias' past, it might give us a hint about how to take on Innominat.
Yes, please. I have not seen this either.
Ooh, I'm finding new shit, and you were like thorough as fuck.
Well, keep in mind, thorough for me is only as thorough as my patience will allow.
Oh, fair. Well, here I am, like, guide in hand constantly.
Yeah, I've tried playing these games with guides, and they drive me insane. Specifically just because it's like, I struggle. I've always struggled with reading.
I love lists.
Why pass it on to me?
No special reason. I just happened to think of Lord Artorias' Molek. I thought it might be nice if I could help you learn a little more about her.
You mean Ceres?
All right. I'll check it out.
Also, I'm adorable, and the developers wanted to include me more.
Okay, and then I need to go to the inn.
Okay.
There's a Bloodwing? Yeah.
And before you say anything, Luke, I wasn't created before Spleens the cat. So don't you dare make the comparison.
There we go.
I need to find what happened to my Spleen shirt.
It got in the wash, I thought.
Yeah, it did. I just need to find it in the
No.
wash. Because I want to wear my Spleen shirt again.
I take it you're a Bloodwing. Do you have something for me?
Yeah, I've got something I think you'll like. I heard a treasure chest washed up on the rocks of Manon. And get this, nobody can open it.
A
Did you
treasure
bribe it?
chest that won't open?
If it won't open, why doesn't anyone just smash it apart?
The Abbey's throne, who knows how many praetors had it. And not only can they not open it, they can't even budge it.
Ooh, now you're talking my language.
It might be treasure from the far continent.
Do you know something about it, Eisen?
Hush.
I don't see why I should care about it. Thanks anyway.
What was that about, Eisen?
You know something about that treasure chest, don't you?
I think it probably drifted here from the far continent.
Wow. Really?
What makes you say that?
It sounds just like something I saw when I was there.
Oh, do go on. I'm all ears.
Let's go give it a look. If we really can't get it to open, I'll cut right through it.
That won't be necessary. I know how to open it. In fact, Eifried was the one who figured it out.
Now I get it. Is that where he found...
Yeah. That's where he found Siegfried.
If that's true, I'd hate to let the Abbey or the Bloodwings get their hands on whatever's inside. Off to Manon we go.
Oh no, it's just cocaine.
What? What about that was cocaine?
Inside, I'm like, oh no, it's just a lot of cocaine.
Oh boy.
Sorry, my face randomly really started to itch.
Oh, you good. How dare you be up
I
there?
forget, did we see people moving back into town before? Because I swear last time we were here it was still overrun with monsters.
Yeah, you're right. This is weird. Do you know what's up, lady?
I moved here from Isolde. I couldn't just abandon Amenoch's temple. But the Abbey and Innominat are important to me too. It's not like I'm rebelling against them. I just think that these traditions and beliefs are part of our island's heritage. We have to honor them.
Also, free beachfront property.
But aren't
Aren't you worried about the demons?
I asked the exorcists in Isolde for help. They said they couldn't station anyone here immediately, but they would send frequent patrols.
That's pretty tolerant, coming from the people who banned Aminoj worship in the first place.
Those who served under Lady Teresa have a strong sense of justice. They'll protect everyone, regardless of belief. No one has heard from Lady Teresa for some time now, but her people are trying to carry on her ideals.
Yeah, actually, it's highly unlikely anyone's ever going to get an official report of her death, given where she died.
Yeah.
Especially since with the Abbey being in complete disarray now, with Anomanot's power being suppressed, they probably can't afford to send someone all the way out there to...
Yeah. Wait, do you not have a voice?
Apparently not.
We were studying the Empyrean religions of the capital when we heard the... Oh. I guess he does, he's just quiet.
We're trying to recover them. A number of people moved to Isolde from the village. We're going to try to interview them and record what they know.
This place used to be an inn. Will you reopen it?
Okay, so apparently...
This guy is
that
dead.
That guy doesn't have
He's mute.
And I'm especially interested in the history of local cuisine before Midgan took over. Since some ingredients can only be found here, I thought I could help out with the inn while practicing the traditional recipes.
What sort of dishes will you make?
Tropical moussaka, southern-style mango fried rice, papaya sukiyaki...
Oh, even the guy, actually, that's what they meant by an unvoiced youth. I was like, what are you talking about, guy?
local ingredients to further my research. I don't know how long it'll take, but one day I hope to perfect these recipes and serve them at this very inn.
It was so thorough until now.
I wish you luck.
Is that a reference to something in Berseria?
The unvoiced youth?
No, the one day I will perfect these recipes.
Possibly? I don't
Sorry,
know.
just the fact that that's all we get, and they talk about one day, I'm like, that feels like they're trying to be like, remember this, but I'm like, but I don't remember. Why must you taunt me?
Because, fuck you, I don't know.
Honestly, it's alright.
Okay, Banana Reef. How I get there.
Again, honestly, if nothing else, it can kind of just be viewed as a fun little, we're just rebuilding in Again, the fact that people move back in here, I never saw that either.
Oh, over there.
Again, I think we're officially past the point of everything that I knew to do. So,
Okay, then Banana Reef. Keep heading northeast until you spot an event bubble. Okay.
yeah, we could probably.
Oh, I don't have the thing.
Probably pull the map up and see where the event bubble is.
Up there. Got it.
I wonder how we missed the surfboard here.
I don't know.
I mean, it's possible maybe they
fuck.
didn't program a surfboard in here, given how tight it is, but that just seems odd, because
I don't know. Maybe it's in an area I couldn't reach.
Could be.
Or the guy was like, don't worry about it. And it was like, okay.
Go away, Lamia.
No.
You know, I find it funny. Growing up my whole life, I just thought, those things were called Nagas. Till I found I'm like, technically Nagas are just, they have human heads. But
No! Stop!
the ones that have, female torsos, the technical term is Lamia.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I wonder how I never heard that before.
Because Naga is just a more common thing?
Yeah, even though it's like, heck, these guys are even called Nagas.
Maybe Lamia is actually something else. I don't know.
I don't know. All I know is that due to D&D as well as, I don't know, just hearing the term come up a bit more in just other media I've come across in the past 5 years or so.
Sorry, just a second.
No, you're good. I'm still kind of weirded out that Eisen's not wearing his jacket.
It looks better.
I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't look good, but since I never got his jacketless form in any of my playthroughs, I'm just kind of used to him having something flowy around his legs. It's kind of like in Tales of Symphonia. Every single one of Lloyd's outfits in the original game always had his two scarves, or his scarves trailing out. But when the remake came out, or the HD one came out and added new costumes, specifically costumes that don't have them, I'm like, this looks wrong. Because there's a scene early in the game where Lloyd gets his equipment stolen, and that's the only time in the game where he won't have the two swords on his hips. But I never noticed because he had the scarves trailing behind, so he had, that decal behind, he had that.
Right.
So when I had him in a costume without the scarves, without the swords, I'm like, you just look so plain. There's no decoration flowing behind you. You don't look as grand, my man.
Poor boy.
I notice weird stuff.
Couldn't tell you why.
Is this another Red Alert boss?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I could have sworn at one point they said there was only like 9 of these red monsters running around, but there was way more.
Oh, there's tons, dude.
Yep, so it's like, why did they put an arbitrary number on it?
I don't know.
I'm assuming that might have been a translation error.
Something.
Because, yeah, I just remember thinking in our stream, or in our playthrough, when they gave a number, I'm like, why did you do that? You liar.
Hi.
Birdie.
No. Stop it. Thank you.
I do like that in this game, if you are able to start running away from them, as long as you don't run into anything, you'll stay in front of them. Because I know tons of other RPGs, especially the other games in this series, the monsters run faster than you.
Oh, hi.
How did we miss that?
I think it respawned.
Wow, they respawned to Saffron? That is generous.
Either that or I did fuck up and miss it somehow. I don't feel like I went up here.
I don't know either. Also, given how much you tend to, with how thorough and obsessive you can be, and I mean that
lovingly.
Lovingly. I find it hard to believe you would have missed something like that.
There we go.
Is that the treasure chest from the far continent?
Oh wait, no, this wouldn't be another red fight.
Nope, this is something else.
Yeah.
It's still a fight.
Eisen, how do we go about opening it?
I'd still be happy to cut it open,
Don't. You'll probably end up cutting what's inside.
There's a password. It means wealth in the language of the far continent. Von Eltia.
What? That's all it took? Talk about anticlimactic. I didn't know the ship's name came from the far continent.
Yeah. An engineer who helped design the ship was familiar with technology from there. He probably supplied the name. And by that bizarre twist of fate, Siegfried came into Eifried's hands.
So what's inside? Anything interesting?
It's a book. Ugh, that's so lame. You're killing me here. It's
Just add it to your belt, it's fine.
It's written in a language I can read. It's titled Research Notes on Siegfried and Its Special Abilities.
Wait, so it's like a manual for using Siegfried?
Yeah. Some of it's missing, but I'm pretty sure. Another twist
Step 1, don't shoot yourself in the head with it.
Shit.
Brain damage will ensue.
Period. Siegfried utilizes an embedded formula to enable its wielder to manipulate mana. The commonly held belief is that Siegfried can alter, and thereby amplify, the mana of its host. But this is only its most basic capability, which is utilized to initiate and control its true functions.
Its true functions? Does that mean it can do more?
It looks that way. Our analysis suggests that Siegfried was originally created as a specialized anti-dragon weapon.
Oh.
Oh my, the plot thickens.
To that end, Siegfried can fire volitional bullets that bestow certain special effects upon its targets.
And that's how we kill Lords of Calamity.
From crystallized mana can cause disabilities depending on the intent with which they have been imbued. Known bullet varieties include one that can sever power links, and one capable of temporarily blocking out the influence of malevolence.
Bullets that block malevolence, huh?
Does it say where these bullets are?
No. Sorry, the rest is too worn to read.
That's all right.
We can't be sure if it's true or not, but it sounds plausible at least.
Eisen, how about we go looking for those bullets?
No.
Oh gosh, even more side quests. Shit.
But if you have them, you could...
I have other things I need to worry about.
Oh, okay.
And anyway, Siegfried belongs to Zavid now. Laphicet, next time you see him, I want you to tell him what you read.
Are you sure?
Please. I have a feeling he'll track those bullets down, even if he has to cross the whole world looking for them.
Yeah, he do.
I'll tell him. I promise.
Yeah.
Is this another twist of fate in the making? But how, oh how will it turn out?
Can't you be serious just once in your life?
I think
Technically,
she's just
that was
saying
serious
Isaac's
for
doing the
her.
right thing, in her own weird way. And it's true that nobody knows what the future holds.
That's for sure. And I like it that way.
Do you really mean that?
I do. It would be pretty boring to know everything that's coming, don't you think?
It's really nice to see her smiling all the time again. You know, I honestly can't help but wonder if that was kind of the game's way of saying it's like those bullets aren't. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's more quests. It's like the blocking malevolence bullets aren't actually real. It's more the intent, you know, because that's if you remember, that's what Soray did to Heldolf.
Yeah.
But instead of using actual bullets, he fired the Malachine that were with them to sever his connection to. Yeah. What are you looking for?
The Red Hunt.
Is there supposed to be one here?
Oh, it's in Yseult.
Okay.
Okay. I think.
Well, Yseult's down there at the bottom, so. Low battery.
Whoa. I'm here to fight an actual demon. Maybe. What?
I'm confuzzled.
Say, did I fight it earlier?
It's possible.
Here we go.
What's it called?
Gluttony.
Not seeing Gluttony.
Fuck.
Here, let me look it up.
Please do.
Alright, Berseria, Gluttony. I'm assuming it's spelled.
G-L-U.
Or I meant it's spelled how it's.
Yeah, it's the sin.
Gluttony. Oh, it sounds like this is actually a known issue. Where do I find?
Oh dear.
Where are you? Palamedes Temple.
Palamedes Temple.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get back to... gotta remember how I was.
Said the altar where Laphicet got sacrificed?
I don't know.
No, I mean, that's what it's... where is Paul? But, I'm like, wait.
I saw it earlier. I just gotta get back to where I was earlier. Tell the assault. Which that is behind me. Then go to Haria. That's where it was before.
Okay, now Palamedes Temple would be the one at the end of that trail.
Yeah.
Oh, they actually sent patrols here. So they weren't lying. Good for them.
They did their jobs.
It's like, just because their boss is a tool doesn't mean they are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill people.
For fun! Please leave me alone, Mr. Bird.
You know, I'm like, well, I imagine the reason this game doesn't have holy bottles is because you have the surfboard to mow them down, actually.
Yeah, I would assume.
Yeah.
Leave me alone, Mr. Snock. Snock!
The sneaky snake. Oh, it's so sneaky. Doesn't this down here lead to a dead end, or am I remembering things wrong?
No, it's a dead end. I'm going for the portal.
Right.
And apparently cat souls.
Alright. I do appreciate that they do give us these.
I kind of remember them in other games, but they were like weird.
They were, I know they weren't as prevalent as they are here. I kind of feel this was their way of balancing out the...
Oh, there was the tree. Lol.
What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, did we get the surfboard, or did you see it?
I see it in the distance, but...
Yeah. Because... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for?
Scout ship setting...
People Island.
No, I better grab it while I remember it.
Yeah. Why is my brain not letting me think? It was their way of being like, okay, we're not fully open world like the older Tales games are, because it doesn't lead to as interesting locations. Yeah. But they also don't want to force you to walk through hallways like Zelia did.
Yeah, it was really bad in Zelia.
Yeah. I still love Zelia.
I think it was actually worse in Zelia too.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough. But I think it's because it was just double the hallways.
Yeah, the problem with Zelia 2 was, since it was a sequel and it didn't add a ton of new areas, backtracking felt a little more...
pain in the ass.
Yeah, because Zelia was pretty straightforward. It's like, go to one area, cool, go to the next area.
And they gave you fast travel real quick with that, if I remember right.
But since Zelia 2 tied your hands down with the slower progression thanks to the debt and such, it felt a lot more congested, because it felt like you were stuck in the city throughout the majority of the game. Now, I still think it's just... I guess there's pros and... Like, Grace's setup... Because Grace's, to me, kind of felt like a transition period between the open world style that Symphonia, Abyss, Vesperian Hearts had, to the more hallway-esque structure, but with better designed areas, like we have in Zelia and Berseria, and so on and so forth.
Right.
So I guess it's a pick your poison as to which you think's better. Because on the one hand, I do kind of feel the design Grace's had was a bit blander and drier, because it still had the fixed camera angle like you might have in the older games when you were inside a city, but now had it everywhere, because it's trying to give off the illusion of an open world while still technically having the linear hallways to explore.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. again, Graces makes up for its shortcomings with having great characters, but I understand completely why some people can't stand Graces, because it's a little bit... It's an enigma among the Tales series. It was originally released on weaker hardware, and it shows. Let me phrase that. It was released... So it was initially released on the Wii, but the graphics actually look better than what Tales of Vesperia had, which was released on the Xbox. So the game design itself feels a lot more compressed to achieve the same effect.
Oh, we both died? Oh, shit. Missed that.
I missed that too, since controller's charging, so I am...
Please don't get hit, please don't get hit.
She's gonna get hit. You're probably gonna have to life bottle you too.
Yeah. I might have to run. Damn dangerous encounters. Don't talk to me.
They're not... Yeah, they're not kidding. This game doesn't fool around if they're like, hey, we said it's dangerous, we goddamn...
It's fucking dangerous. Don't talk to me. Stop. Okay, now, where is this bastard?
Well, there's an exclamation point here somewhere here. Actually, I'm assuming that's what the cannibal demon is in Palamedes.
I want
we can zoom the...
I'm trying to remember that. Which buttons? There it is. Okay.
Yeah,
How do I get there? I'll just keep going straight ahead.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Follow the only road.
I'm okay with this. Blech.
My beard is really itching my face for some reason.
Did you shave today?
Mm-hmm.
I would do it. Hello! Oh.
I think it's disgusting.
I guess that's what gluttony would look like.
Yeah, it's fair.
Alright, time to die. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, I hate it. Oh, there's tons of you.
Okay, I guess...
Apparently it's
gluttony...
severely underleveled, though, so that'll be nice.
I guess, you know, it makes sense that gluttony would be the king of the slimes.
Yeah.
Have you looked into their eyes? They have no souls.
Slimes?
Yeah.
Oh god, it's severely underleveled. Time to die, gluttony. What the fuck? Where'd he go?
You killed it.
Oh. But then these... You guys shouldn't have appeared.
You know, if you had the audacity to take the name of a 7 deadly sin, I was expecting a lot more out of you.
Whew. I don't know how, but we managed to beat it. It devoured other demons purely by instinct. Sounds kind of like me, doesn't it?
So you've eaten a few cows, or demons, whatever. When you're hungry, you eat. The only ones who put any moral weight on it are humans. Personally, I wouldn't sweat it too much.
What are you trying to say? It's fine. I don't really care if I'm seen as a bad guy.
I don't really know how to put it, but I sensed a kind of strength inside that demon. Like a determination to continue living. It was powerful and frightening, but I don't think it was bad.
Figures.
Yeah, I don't remember... Because I remember we talked about Venom, the Venomization or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
About how, you know, demons eat other demons to make stronger demons, so on and so forth. I'm like, I don't remember if we talked about that in conjunction with Velvet and the Therians, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, I want to say that, you know, Velvet at the very least had a how does that compare to me type moment, but I just don't remember completely how she went about it, in a sense.
Yeah. I need to use the restroom. I will
Okay.
be right back. Would you take me to a ball?
A ball?
A ball. A-B-A-L.
Okay.
If you hit square, you should be able to like look at the main map in case you can't fast travel there.
Square.
And then triangle, I think, takes to the world map.
A ball. A ball. Oh. Your hometown.
Oh, shit.
Is that, wait, hold on, is this the right save file? Yeah. Alright, we're here. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Luke's talking about random bullshit. We are streaming here live, right from a ball, the abandoned, heart-wrenching place that it was. So, tell me, Mr. Lamppost, what do you think about your current situation? Do you feel much like the lamppost from the Chronicle of Narnia, sitting destitute in the middle of nowhere? Your thoughts? Apparently he has no thoughts. Alright then, why don't we walk over here and see what the flowers feel? They feel a little silky. Bit polleny. I'm not sure. Well, this has been Luke talking about random bullshit, signing off. Hey, I know what can make Abby get really pissed off.
No.
Hello. This is Starscream. Coming to you from... Okay, honey, it's not gonna work if you don't scream in agony.
I'm pooping.
I really hope that was not picked up by the microphone.
You're the one bothering me.
Yes, I was. I'm going to hell. Okay, gotta go to Velvet's house. I'll do Abby a favor. Let's go get some cat spirits. Die. I forgot how floaty these controls were. It seems we are no longer alone.
God damn it. Give me the controller, motherfucker. I don't want to start screaming in my house.
I go where I want because I am Starscream.
Well, Starscream, to be in my house, you have to pay the gummy tax. I want gushers.
We don't have any more gushers,
Then
Sonny.
Starscream can't be here. Can't pay the gummy tax.
Goes where he wants because Starscream likes blankets.
Mine.
Fingers. Monty Python.
Goddamn.
Tarot cards.
Don't you tape my tarot with your freaking...
He's going to touch your laptop.
Stop.
He's going to give it viruses.
Stop. I need that for school.
Dirty
I'm
viruses.
doing a scene.
Is everything okay?
Don't worry. I'm all right. I was just thinking of something that Celica liked to do whenever we passed a gravestone.
What was it?
I have a secret to tell you, she'd say. Then she'd hand me a flower and add, take it to the grave.
What does that even mean? That's just a bad pun.
Exactly. Celica loved her puns.
Wait, what?
Celica Valentine.
God damn it.
Stranger comes by, they don't bark. They hide up on the woof.
God damn it! No! I mean to leave this scene. It did not warn me.
I always told her to stop with all the bad jokes. I thought they were so lame. But now that she's gone, I miss them. Every day with Celica was bright, filled with joy. I realize that now.
She'd be happy to hear that. You know, it sounds like Celica and Magilu had a lot in common. If you're trying to say I'm an unrepugnant punster, I'd have to object. But if you're trying to say that I'm witty, charming, and the party mood maker, I'll take it. Hey, Velvet, you can think of me as your new sister. I won't stop you. I'll even let you call me Big Sis.
I'm this close to suing you for defamation of character.
I knew I'd see you in court one day. Judge, objection! This is a witch hunt!
God damn it.
You're incorrigible.
I hate all of this.
We don't have time to get all misty-eyed. Let's go.
Thank you for releasing me. Ah!
I could
No!
release you.
Stop!
I'm your key to
No!
release.
You are done. Stop! Don't touch me! I will kill you.
I'm not touching you. The remote is.
It is connected to your hand, thus is an extension of your arm.
How is it connected?
It's the logic with swords, man!
Someone's been role-playing too much.
Leave me alone. Just because I'm creating like the... Oh, jeez. I didn't even see that thing.
I could role-play with you.
Honey, you know what the people are going to say now, right? Like, you know what you're doing, right?
Oh, at least we'll get comments to boost the numbers.
No, then we'll get reported or something. This is what it wants, right?
Oh wow, there's two scenes here.
Oh,
one of them's gotta be the rift into the Earthen Historia. But what's...
hello.
That definitely looks like an Earth Pulse entrance.
I don't sense Inominar here.
We still need to be careful. We might have ousted him from the Earth Pulses, but the 4 Empyreans are in play now.
If we want to learn anything useful, we'll need to go inside. Be ready for anything.
Do I go to this side? There we go.
Both the opening and the Advent began here.
This is where the me before I was born died.
And it's where Lord Artorius sacrificed Velvet's brother.
The former leader of the Exorcists and Melchior searched high and low for the resting place of Inominat, the nameless Empyrean. No wonder they never found it. Who'd have thought he'd be sealed away out here in the middle of nowhere?
And these patterns, they're similar to those I've seen in foreign temples, built during the era of darkness.
That's some good camouflage. I doubt Artorius realized the true purpose of this shrine until he witnessed Inominat's power firsthand.
Maybe.
Hey, can we seal Innominat back in here?
No, we can't. I can't detect even a trace of the original seal's art.
Me neither. But I can tell you this is the Earth Pulse point.
Oh well.
If a cat's already out of the bag, it won't go back in. Believe me, I've tried.
Even if there was a way to seal him here again, I wouldn't do it. I want to settle things with Innominat my way.
By eating him. You okay there?
Yes, I'm fine.
Okay.
I mean...
Stop. I thought it was safe. What the heck? You okay there? Why circus?
I don't know.
Oh.
I really don't know why
Okay.
that was the tune stuck in my head of all things.
Fair enough.
Do you need to be getting to bed in the next hour?
Probably.
Is this dungeon we want to jump into now?
It's got a warp in it, but I don't see... If there's a safe point out over yonder, I'll do that, but...
Okay.
I at least want to set this up so I don't forget.
Right. No, that's smart.
There is not a save in this area. We'll see if there's one in the Earth Pulse point.
Works for me.
We'll go to a save. Come here. You and you and you and...
I will take you.
I
and
guess I'm
you.
going around for a second.
How did we
Nope.
miss that?
It grew. That for sure grew.
Okay.
It was on
That
the map.
seems really odd that they'd let those regrow, considering...
No, they do.
Yeah, but it's like those are permanent boosts. Well, there's a red monster.
Yep, I just need to... You're fucking scary. Don't look at me.
Well, he doesn't have a face, so technically he can't look at you.
God damn it. Don't bring back the Kurogane shit.
But we like Kurogane, and I miss him.
I love Kurogane too, but don't put his gag on something else. Kurogane's alone.
Oh, wow.
You're a
that
creepy
is-
motherfucker.
Ew.
What the fuck?
Okay, that...
I love that design, but I hate it too. God
that is
damn.
a good design for a creepy fucking monster. Okay, I love the kind of hair, like...
Implements?
Yeah.
I love that mask.
I really love that yeah. I really like the... No, I mean, hell, I had a NPC in one of my D&D campaigns who had, like, tentacles go... Kind of like how the Asari kind of have hair, but they're kind of tentacles.
Yeah.
Just that aesthetic. I like that. Because it does a good job of being cool, but creepy, but also pretty in the case of, like, the Asari if it's done right. But...
Ooh, you got stunned. I like that when that happens.
Well, when it happens to the monsters.
That's what I meant.
I know. I just was covering your bases before the monster decided to offer to stun you instead.
Fair enough.
So you're welcome. What?
Stop your whisper fucking.
Maybe they're looking for Barnaby.
Oh, Barnaby. You leave Barnaby out of this.
Barnaby's an NPC from the D&D campaign I'm currently running for Abby.
There we go.
I refuse to fall here.
The Topaz Spiaw. Spior. I wonder if it's even possible to use the board in here since we're inside the Earth Pulse point, not connected to the land or whatever.
Nope. Can't do it.
I mean, granted, last couple times we've been here, we haven't exactly been in a position to freely roam about.
So I'm going to take another point here.
So I think the first time we came here, we were rushing to save Fee from Malevolence. Then the next time was
running from Innominat and sad news bears for Velvet.
Yep.
I guess sad news snakes would be better.
Or how about fuck you, Falcons?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh.
And with that, the oath is now formed.
Ceres, take heed. I've now embedded a portion of the Ard formula within your corporeal form. Over the next several months, it should take hold and crystallize using the power of the oath.
The art you'll use to control the power my body has accumulated?
That is correct. Brunhild, the Sorcerer's Ring.
Ah.
They just said the Sorcerer's Ring.
Oh, I missed that. I looked down for 2 seconds.
So that is why you tied the oath to my life force. The formula will only be completed once I've died.
Do you have something to say?
No. I understand that this is a necessary step in order to realize Armatization and bring Innominat under your control. And even though Siegfried possesses a similar power, Lord Melchior has yet to successfully locate the device. Knowing that, our research must be accelerated. That is the only reasonable way.
Then you understand. From here on, you are to focus on completing the Sorcerer's Ring.
As you say.
I trust you're not having any second thoughts about this?
She's a Moloch. Here to serve and nothing more. And today she's proved herself quite loyal.
Yes. I am Ceres. I am your Moloch. I am simply a tool for you to fulfill your ideals.
Go to hell.
So Ceres took her oath to make Armatization possible.
But what a heavy price to make her pay. And Artorias did it knowing that she was his reincarnated wife.
Oh, who am I to talk? There was a time not long ago when I'd have done the same thing.
Regardless, things are now starting to come together. What happened to Ceres and to Eifried and Siegfried? It's all related. This all occurred so Artorias could armatize with Innominat and control him.
And then Velvet ended up devouring that power and making herself public enemy #1. How deliciously ironic.
No, Ceres knew what was going on, and she still...
But the Abbey has secured Siegfried's formula, and they're almost certainly using it to complete Innominat's Armatus.
Let's keep going, Velvet.
Yeah, we've come too far to turn back now. I'll see this through to the end.
Jeez, last time the Sorcerer's Ring was brought up was, I think...
Berseria?
Yes, yeah, because I don't think the Sorcerer's Ring was featured at all in Zelia.
Scout ship settings...
You know what? I'm actually going to look that up. Okay, here we go. Sorcerer's Ring is an important key item in the Tales series. It was first introduced in Tales of Antiquity. Oh yeah, so it's been around from the very beginning. Blah blah blah. Tales of Destiny, Tales of Trinity, Tales of Destiny 2, Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Legendia, Tales of the Abyss. That one had a very unique function. Tales of Dawn. Tales of Berseria, Tales of Hearts, Tales of Berseria. Yeah, last time it appeared was Tales of Hearts and Vesperia, and it was absent from the series until it made its return in this game.
Huh. Weird.
However, it is important to note that this is the first time it was used without it firing a projectile for the sake of puzzle solving or stunning enemies. Which is understandable since they've kind of moved past that as a mechanic in the game series.
Which is weird, to be honest.
Because I'm like, I don't see why they had to move to completely remove it, you know?
It's been a full century since Midgand reunited the fractured land. In that time, we've enjoyed a blissful era of peace and prosperity. But the world has also seen its faith and moral purity slowly decay, only to be supplanted by deep, profound sin. Things have gotten so bad that nobody has even realized that the four Empyreans now slumber. I'm entirely certain that demons will only become ever more rampant. Yet I'm powerless to stop it.
Empyreans? Demons? What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to hear me grumble. You've already done so much for me.
It's fine, really. You've seen so much of the world. Things that I never even knew existed.
Yes. I've seen mountains spew flame, and lands covered in ice. I've crossed stormy seas, and ravines deeper than the eye can see.
That's so amazing. Weren't you ever frightened?
Of course. We are nothing in the face of nature. It takes so little for a person to lose their life out in the wilds. But in spite of the terror, those seas, the mountains, the forests, the deserts, they're absolutely breathtaking. And even in the harshest of climes, people still find a way to live there and carve out something resembling a home.
I think I understand you now.
How do you mean?
I can tell you really love this world. Not just that, but all the people who live in it, too.
The world and its people. Do you really think so?
I'm sure of it. Just remember that you're one of those people too, you know? You really should try to take care of yourself a little more.
I can't do anything right. How could I possibly learn to like myself?
I believe in you, Arthur. I mean, my family and I are already quite fond of you just the way you are, no matter your faults.
Excuse me while I fuck all that up. Asshole!
That was Velvet's sister and Artorias.
That's how I remember Celica. And him, too.
I see.
Lord Artorias. Eleanor, I know that the exorcists believe from the bottom of their hearts that their work will save everyone.
Perhaps. But that won't stop you from fighting them, will it?
No, it won't.
Isn't ignorance bliss? Should we really keep digging up the past like this?
Velvet's never been one to pick the easy road.
What's wrong, kiddo?
I was just thinking, the Earth in Historia is supposed to be a vast record of world history. It could show us anything. So why does it only ever focus on events related to Velvet's life?
Perhaps it's reacting to her presence. Or maybe, since this place used to be Nominat's vessel, his power is still influencing what we're seeing.
If that were true, shouldn't you be able to control the Earth in Historia, kiddo? You're supposed to be part of Enominat. Think of all the juicy secrets we could dig out of the past. Oh, I'm getting pins and needles.
I'm not so sure. Having that much access might be frightening. Some things aren't so fun to learn about.
Aww. My little buddy. Ah, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak.
Oh yeah, the Lamias with skeletal heads.
You have skeletal head?
Yeah, they're yeah.
I can't see that well, sadly.
Their faces are skeletal.
You won't get any pity or
Pardon. Shut up. No.
Hell, lady. What the hell, lady?
God damn it.
Not even worth my time.
Wish I had a tree. Where are you going? Why would you put me on this thin road? Why would you do that? Teleport me somewhere else. What the fuck?
Hey, is everyone all right?
Poof. Oh, going the wrong way. I heard you, Ghost.
You're not hurt.
Oh, jeez.
That was terrifying.
Why did it make, like, I don't remember them making that loud of a noise. Damn, what the fuck?
Can't comment, I'm afraid.
No, no spells for you. Fuck off.
We won, right? We can do Is everyone all right?
Yee.
I hear that you've finally gotten your assignment. Have they given you a name yet?
Malak number 2.
That isn't your name.
Huh?
You don't remember anything, do you? But of course you don't. You died before you were even born. But my memories, they came back. And these memories.
Why do you have a comb?
Because
I can never replace them.
when
I can't undo them.
I don't really understand.
You don't have to. Just know that I was happier before my memories and free will reawakened. If I had one wish, I'd wish that you stay the way you are.
Fuck.
You're going?
I'm about to free someone who can kill the strongest Empyrean and the head exorcist. I suppose you could call it revenge. Against myself and against my past. Goodbye. Please, find it in your heart to forgive your mother when she failed to protect you.
Aww. Oh shit, hi.
Wait, what? How'd we get here? This is the prison island!
Probably by an Earth Pulse warp. I'll have to send for the Von Eltia to come get us.
I guess I must have met Ceres at some point, but I don't have any memory.
Did you do this? Oh, then you didn't get this color variant.
Why would that place connect to here?
Well, I mean, this is an Earth Pulse point, isn't it?
Ceres might have willed it to be somehow.
What do you mean?
Velvet is right. I think the Earth in Historia showed us that memory because Ceres wanted us to see it. Or Velvet and Laffy said at least.
I think I understand. And I think I agree.
It may have taken us all the way out here, but at least we have something to show for it. I suppose we can't complain.
Yeah.
This was worthwhile.
All right, let's get to the harbor.
I can think and decide for myself now, but it's kind of nice. I feel alive like this. So rest easy, Mom. I'll be okay.
Yeah, it's been a while. So what happened is in the very beginning of the game, when Artorias sacrificed, Laphicet, and he tried to save him. No, when Velvet woke up after being rescued, she found the comb that Laphicet left her. She carried it with her. Then when she was blasted out as a Therian, the comb got dropped on the ground. And Ceres picked it up, and that's what caused her to remember.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a bit rambly, and I apologize for that.
Oh, the music's back to normal.
Yep.
Guess we claimed it.
Yep. Yeah, so Ceres had it. I think her giving the comb back to us when we were eating her was kind of her way of letting us know that she was indeed your sis, along with us seeing her eye for the first time.
Yeah.
I seriously cannot get over how much Melchior fucking sucks. It's like, don't get me wrong, Artorias is a bastard, but Melchior is completely unredeemable, just thinking about that. Just conversation. It's like, it's tied to her life, who cares? She's just blah, blah, blah. Like, let's face it. Artorias probably only went so far cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs thanks to that asshat's influence.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
So what were we supposed to get? You said
We got another music outfit.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it changed the music to. If
Yeah.
it was like forever the sad theme, I would probably wear it actually.
Yeah. What was it? What did it look like?
It just is her regular outfit, but just changes the music.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okie dokie.
And I kind of like the pretty, quiet, somber battle music.
Yeah.
It's just pretty.
Yep.
They are just not wanting to give me save points.
There should be one out on the harbor.
Yeah, when I get there. Hello. Yee.
How many times do I have to tell you? You just don't get it! You're the one who doesn't get it! You're just making a lot of trouble where there shouldn't be any, old man! What did you just call me? Say that again! I dare you!
Both of you, shut up already! You're making so much noise that I'm tempted to devour your heads just to get some peace and quiet.
Morbid.
Honestly, I find it odd how you pirates, who are on the same side, are always fighting. Yet you don't hesitate to rescue shipwrecked Abbey sailors who are your enemy.
What's so hard to understand about that?
You're treating your ally like your enemy, and your enemy like your ally.
Seriously? You still have a lot to learn, apparently.
What the hell does the Abbey teach you, exorcists? You talk all about going around helping people, but you don't know the first thing about sailing.
Are you implying that the first thing about sailing is to help your enemies?
I can't explain it to the likes of you. Benwick, you explain it to our esteemed exorcist here.
Well, you see, when somebody out at sea is in trouble, we don't refer to them as allies or enemies. You might think nothing of being aboard a ship, but take a moment to think about how vast and deep the ocean is. Now imagine if you weren't on a ship, if you were out here alone. Sends chills down your spine, doesn't it?
I guess I can't argue with you there.
Out on the sea, even just a single board of driftwood can mean the difference between staying afloat and succumbing to the depths of the water. That's why even when we raid and sink a ship, we pull up anybody who took for the water, and we bring them aboard.
I know it sounds hypocritical to attack someone's ship and then rescue them out of the water, but that's just the way things are on the sea.
You pirates are an interesting bunch.
Plus, if the people we rescue end up getting another ship, we can attack them again and take all their new loot.
You don't go and kill every last prickle boar in the forest, or else you won't have any more to hunt later. It's the way of the world.
And my faith is gone.
Alright, but why were you two fighting to begin with?
Oh right, that! I remember why. Benwick here came up and started squeezing lemon juice on the perfectly fine fried chicken I just made.
Who wouldn't do that? It's normal.
The way you drench it takes away all the seasoning and complexity of flavor that I worked so hard to get right.
No way! You have to at least put that much on, or it's not worth eating at all.
Oh, forget about the chicken. Who wants to douse these two in a bucket of water instead?
Make it ice water.
Bless. Bless. No, there's more. Give it. Let me sleep.
Dial, Medusa wants to use some octopus demon to make dinner tonight. Let's go catch some together.
Okay, sure. We can go as soon as I'm all done here.
Okay, but hurry!
You and Kamoana seem to have become really good friends.
Yeah, I guess she's really latched on to me.
I think it meant a lot that you protected her when we were attacked at Titania. She told me that lizards usually feel cold to touch, but that you have a warm heart deep down.
That's not me at all. I'd have run away if I had my tail back, but I'd already gotten surprised and dropped it. So what else could I do but fight?
Oh yeah, I guess you'd lost your tail, hadn't you?
Has Kamoana stopped trying to scare you after that?
It looks like it, yeah. Long enough for my tail to regrow again, at least.
Oh, it's back! I didn't see. Boo!
Ah!
Oh no!
His tail! Come on, sweetie. You know better than to scare Dial.
But he's being so slow. He kept me waiting too long.
Goddamn little brat.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's alright. It'll grow back again. And besides, lizard tails make the best bait for octopus demons. I'm sorry I kept you waiting. Now how about we go catch us some dinner?
Yay! Let's go, Dial. Let's go.
That was cute.
Yep.
Yeah, you're her new dad. I don't care. That's just how it's gonna be. Can I depart from the back docks? No. I'm gonna head to the north docks and save there.
Sounds good to me.
Wait. Aha! I can do that!
Probably want to restock. We're using bottles to do that, right?
No, it's a bottomless.
Okay, cool.
Or else I would have run out like an eternity ago.
Fair enough.
Cool.
All right. Thank you for joining us for the stream. Once again, if you want to join the Discord, just leave a comment and we'll send you a link. Yeah, other than that, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in our next stream.